left wide open. Griffin, oh, wow! Incredible rebound put back.
Oh, you can't give it to...
In honor of his retirement, I would like to dive into Blake Griffin's career. In this video, we will talk about the career of Blake Griffin and just how great he really was. Griffin had a great collegiate career. He played at Oklahoma for 2 seasons and won College Player of the Year during his sophomore season. The former College Player of the Year was named All-American in both seasons with the Sooners. He could have gone pro after his freshman season and been a top 5 pick. However, he decided to go 1 more year and continue to play with his older brother, Taylor. In his sophomore season, which turned out to be his final year at Norman, he had a career year in which he averaged 22 points, 14 rebounds, 1.2 blocks, and 1.1 steals per game. In 2008/2009, Griffin shot an impressive 65% from the field and also led the NCAA in rebounding. He was the Big 12 scoring and rebound leader as well. He led the Sooners all the way to the Elite Eight, where they fell to the eventual champions, North Carolina. After his stellar college career at Oklahoma, he decided to forgo his 2 years left of eligibility and enter the NBA draft. Griffin was taken with the top pick by the Clippers in the 2009 draft. Griffin had a lot of expectations going into his rookie year. He had a great showing at the Summer League in which Griffin earned MVP honors. He also had a great training camp and was projected to win Rookie of the Year. However, during his final preseason game, Griffin injured his kneecap. They announced the next day that Griffin had a stress fracture in his left knee, which would cause him to miss the entire season. When Griffin returned from injury, it was like nothing affected him. His explosiveness earned him Rookie of the Year award and propelled him to the All-Star game in his debut season. During his rookie year, Griffin averaged 22 points, 12 boards, 4 assists, 1 steal per game, and shot almost 51% from the field, along with playing 38 minutes per game. During his rookie season, Griffin also won the dunk contest where he jumped over a car. Griffin became the first rookie to play in the All-Star game since Yao Ming and also became the first player to be voted by coaches since Tim Duncan back in 1998. That season, the Clippers improved their win total from 29 to 32 wins and also acquired All-NBA guard and future Hall of Famer Chris Paul from the Hornets. The next season, the Clippers improved dramatically and won 40 games, along with making the playoffs for the first time since 2006. At the time, the Clippers had their best winning percentage in franchise history. In the playoffs, the Clippers clinched the 5th seed and upset the Grizzlies in the first round. They were defeated in the next round by the Spurs, but the Clippers were on the right track with their new stars. Griffin and Paul became one of the best duos in the league, excelled in the pick and roll game. The two All-Stars became lethal with the use of the pick and roll. Griffin's combination of size, strength, and agility finished at the rim and find open teammates with pinpoint passes made him hard to guard. This partnership elevated the Clippers into legitimate championship contenders, with Griffin emerging as a focal point of the offense and superstar. Griffin's offensiveness prowess often garnered the spotlight. He also made strides on the defensive end. His athleticism allowed him to guard multiple positions effectively, while his improved basketball IQ enabled him to anticipate plays and disrupt opponents' offenses. Griffin's defensive contributions became increasingly vital to the team's success, solidifying his status as a two-way force. From 2012 until 2017, the Clippers enjoyed their most successful run in franchise history at the time, with 6 straight playoff appearances, and became LA's team with Lob City. Lob City was the most exciting ticket during the time in Los Angeles, with the combination of Blake Griffin, Chris Paul, and DeAndre Jordan. But, like all stories and all teams, LA did have a lot of disappointments that included their failures in the postseason. Despite the regular season success, the Clippers failed to make the conference finals during that run. That included some devastating playoff losses, especially during 2015, when they blew a 3-1 series lead to the Rockets in the conference semifinals. Griffin continued to deal with injuries. Despite his on-court success, Griffin faced adversity in the form of injuries that threatened to derail his career. He endured multiple setbacks, including knee and hand injuries, which sidelined him for significant stretches. However, Griffin's resilience shone throughout as he battled back from each setback stronger than before, demonstrating his unwavering commitment to the game. After falling to the Jazz in 2017 in the first round, Lob City was broken up. Paul was eventually dealt to the Rockets in 2017, which ended the Lob City era. Despite claims of Griffin being traded, the Oklahoma product got a massive extension to remain with the Clips in 2017. But just 6 months later, he was traded to the Pistons. It provided him with a fresh start and a chance to showcase his versatility once again. Embracing his role as a leader and focal point of the Pistons' offense, Griffin continued to evolve his game, showcasing his playmaking ability and perimeter shooting, while shouldering a heavy workload. Griffin spent 4 seasons with the Pistons. He returned to form during his first full season with Detroit and helped the Pistons make the playoffs. They were knocked out in the first round of the playoffs by the Bucks, but Griffin was back to being the man he was in LA. He made the All-Star game in 2019 for the first time in 4 years. During the 2021 season, Griffin was bought out by the Pistons after back-to-back seasons in which Griffin missed multiple games with injuries. He signed with the Nets very quickly in hopes of winning his first title. He decided to come off the bench for the first time in his career. On May 6th of 2021, Griffin had his first double-double as a member of the Nets with 10 points and 10 boards in a loss to the Mavericks. Even though the Nets did not win the title, Griffin was excited to play for Brooklyn once again. He eventually re-signed with the Nets on a 1-year deal. The former #1 pick started 17 games before head coach Steve Nash removed him from the rotation entirely in favor of LaMarcus Aldridge. The Nets ended up losing to the Celtics in the first round of the playoffs in 2022. After the season, Griffin contemplated retirement but decided to go 1 more year and sign with the team that the Nets fell to in the first round, Boston, on a veteran deal. Even though his time with the Celtics was short, he still provided fans with some glimpse of the past with his explosive highlights and nasty dunks. Through hard work and determination, Griffin transformed himself from a promising young talent into a perennial all-star and one of the most impactful players of his generation. From a high-flying dunker to a versatile superstar, Griffin's journey inspires us all to reach for greatness.